Xenon Arc and the WGLI came together to put on this event for women in the chemical industry, materials industry, and technology. All three industries are really male-represented industries, especially in leadership, and we thought it was a great opportunity to bring a group of women together to have a conversation about topics that are really important to our industry right now. Today we'll be having a panel discussion with three exceptional female leaders from the industry. Jeanine Hurry.
Digital transformation is not just a buzzword, it's an imperative.
Lynne Shafer.
Whether you're in sales or you're in marketing or you're in supply chain and you love to talk about our plants and all the cool things that we have and the new products that we're launching. But what was always missing for me is putting that customer and thinking about where the customer is coming from.
As well as Fiona O'Carroll.
The topic of digital transformation is really important because it's so topical right now. Every company on the planet is being impacted by digital.
Today's panel is on customer intimacy and exploring the intersection between digitization and channel. So I wanted to start by just asking each panelist kind of to just talk about customer intimacy and what does it mean to you and what does it mean to your organization?
Customer intimacy to us is about understanding the value that we bring to the customer. It doesn't matter if we bring them products, we need to bring products of value and at the right time and at the right place.
I think a lot of companies confuse customer service with being customer intimacy. Customer service is required, it's a function in the company and we need it, but it's not customer intimacy.
When you look at a strategy, does it say the word customer in it? Because if it doesn't, that's a big miss, right? And oftentimes, and in many, many of the roles, in all these wonderful, beautiful companies, I would often see the lack of the word customer.
What would you caution against or lessons learned maybe?
Go slow to go fast, all the way from the beginning. So business outcomes, customer journey mapping, make sure those pain points are clear, and you should be able to draw out a roadmap.
It's about what parts can I digitize, but what parts should I not digitize, right? Because that's not what the customer wants today. They might want it down the road, but they don't want it today. So I'm not digitizing because it's good for my EBITDA. I'm actually digitizing for the good of the customer.
You can put the best tools out there, but unless you get the buy-in from the users and they are part of the creation, people will be sitting with where they're comfortable unless you bring them as part of that journey.
So I think that's a great stopping point. Thanks all so much and enjoy.
Thanks, Mica.
Yeah, thanks.
I was very impressed with the panel, their experiences, their examples. It's fascinating to see that there's a lot of similar challenges across the industry and the material space, and even on the technology and where the key market gaps are today, and how do we collectively look at opportunities and options to really fill those gaps.
What I love about WGLI is the fact that they are offering this foundational training to develop that leadership capability, to provide that to all women at all different levels.
Particularly in this industry, it's rare that you get to sit down with a group of only women and have a discussion.
Women need to see other women that are in roles that have succeeded, that have high positions, and say, what have you done? What kind of roles did you fill? What kind of experiences led you to where you're at today?
Events such as this is important because it gives the opportunity to give people a voice, also to kind of share their own stories, and it brings validation because sometimes you feel like I'm the only one who's dealing with these issues.
I have met many new faces. We've exchanged many business cards. I actually believe I'll be in touch with many of them moving forward.